Usually, as my faithful readers know full well, if I want to present a character, I identify with him or her. This time, however, I'll describe a friend of mine, and you can draw your own conclusions. My friend has a habit. Where I visit YouTube to learn about God, he prefers action. I was watching an action movie the other night. He told me over the phone, and it was very exciting. Tell me more, I said. I like my friend. He shares my interests in plumbing as well as wildlife. An airline was hijacked and was on a collision course with a hotel. The pilot didn't pay attention. He was making love to an air hostess. The people in the hotel weren't aware of the plane either. It was a wife-swapping convention. Sounds very exciting, I said. How did it end? Pastor Jeff Durbin told the pilot off and then kicked the kidnapper in the balls. And the people in the convention? They didn't know a thing, he said. The pastor came in and told them they were saved by God, but they kept at it. At it? Yeah. There was a snake in the hotel, he said. Very stimulating and thought-provoking it was. It was called Soul Rescue. A few days later, my friend called me again. He was stimulated and excited. The feelings you get in the middle of the night, you won't believe it. Try me. A young lady walks in the middle of an empty street and walks into an abortion clinic. She is not sure if she is pregnant and could you please check first. That sounded interesting. The doctor, he was quite good looking and had a guard dog, found that it was a false alarm and they proceeded to make love. I won't go into details. I don't mind, I said. Okay, they were experimenting with position 344B, where the woman, perhaps you could fast forward, I said. There is a point in this general film where the excitement mounts and the climax is reached, he said. This time it was achieved when the entrance of Pastor Jeff Durbin. What's this film called? Perhaps I should add that although he was a good friend, we never met face to face. Soul Rescue 2. He breaks the door down and, in his worldview, saves another soul. How stimulating, I said. Have you got the address of the clinic, he asked. No. I thought it was time to cut the middleman and experience the excitement myself. I won't bore you with the details of the film I was watching. Perhaps you can imagine yourself what I was going through. If you want the short version, stimulating it may have been mildly, but fruitful it wasn't. Plumbing can do that to you. The goldfish wasn't much help either. I yawned and stopped the film, as I knew it was time for a live debate between Richard Dawkins and Pastor Jeff Durbin. Last time those two debated, it ended up with a baby being eaten. Can porn beat that? As the debate started, my phone rang. Are you watching this? Asked my friend. Yep, I said, and proceeded to describe the exchange between Dawkins and Durbin. The pastor asked Dawkins what was wrong with having sex with his sister. So porn doesn't work? He asked. He sounded pleased. No, I said, this is much more stimulating. Pastor Durbin is trying to seduce Dawkins with a goat. My friend kept asking me about it, but I had one hand holding the phone and the other, are you there? Suddenly the pastor Jeff Durbin said he had something to do and left Richard Dawkins to do what he pleased with the goat. Dawkins told the goat it wasn't his idea and, do you have an next of kin I could call, or words to that effect. The doorbell rang. I let go my dick and opened it. Pastor Jeff Durbin took my sperm, thanked me, and was about to leave. When I dialed my friend's number, I owed him an explanation. Jeff's phone rang. Just in case you're wondering, fame hasn't changed me. People whisper, ask technical questions, high-five, or just stare at my midriff. But I am still the same person I was before Soul Rescue 3.